So, let me just say this right off the bat. I think everything about Elon Musk has gotten way stranger lately. 1 minute, he's talking about shipping people off to Mars, and the next, he's unveiling Grok 3, which he personally claims is the smartest AI on Earth. Now, that's a huge claim in my opinion, and I can't help but feel like it might just be another dose of its usual hype. Some people believe Grok 3 will totally change the AI game, but I suspect it might be a flashy move to steer attention away from his ever-growing list of troubles. Either way, Elon is back in the spotlight, and I feel like this time it is even weirder than usual. First off, let me share about how I view Grok 3. As Elon puts it, Grok 3 supposedly beats all other major AI models out there, GPT-4, Claude, DeepSeek, you name it. From my perspective, Elon loves to call everything he touches the best, the fastest, or the greatest. He did the same with Tesla's cars, with SpaceX rockets, even with that whole Twitter X platform takeover. But if I'm being honest, we've hardly seen real proof that Grok 3 outperforms the rest. Most of what I'm hearing is pure hype, plus a few demonstration videos. Some folks online are making fun of it, saying, if this AI is so advanced, maybe it can fix the legendary Cybertruck. Obviously, that is being sarcastic, but the main point is, we've been burned by Elon's big promises before, but I can't help feeling cautious. Now, don't get me wrong, I do believe Elon has made great strides in technology, but I also think we've all witnessed how his promises can fizzle in a matter of seconds. Remember full self-driving from Tesla? People, including me at one point, got super excited about it, only to see it roll out in bits and pieces that still aren't living up to the original hype. So maybe Grok 3 will be the next best thing, or maybe it'll join the growing list of stuff Elon said would happen soon, but actually didn't. If it does become amazing, I'll happily admit my skepticism was wrong. For now though, I'm on the fence. Now, let's address his politics, because that's where things get super wild. I personally find his friendship with Donald Trump pretty shocking. Some are even calling Elon Trump's enforcer, especially with these alleged government efficiency efforts and proposed foreign aid cuts. In my eyes, that's a major shift from how he used to be perceived as a somewhat tech-forward, socially progressive guy. And if I look at the European market, it seems like Elon's brand has taken a big hit. Reports say Tesla sales dropped massively in places like Germany and France by over 60% in some areas. I believe some of that is normal market competition. Volkswagen, Hyundai, BMW and Ford are stepping up with great EVs, but I also think his alignment with Trump has alienated a huge chunk of global customers who aren't fans of that politics. Over in the United States, things don't look a lot better. Tesla might still be leading the EV segment in some areas, but its market share is going down. I keep seeing more drivers switch to other EV brands that have equal or better features, including improved range and slick designs, and I personally suspect Elon's never-ending Twitter drama is making people think twice before buying a Tesla. Some die-hard supporters defend him, saying his antics are just part of his free speech crusade. I see it as him turning into a big social media personality who can't resist a public fight. It reminds me of how Trump himself used to handle the media, stirring controversies to stay relevant. Maybe that is a strategy, or maybe it's just him acting on impulse. I have to admit, I do think Elon was once a master at creating excitement. Look at what he did with rockets. He made them reusable, landing them back on platforms in the ocean. That's some real innovation, right? And Tesla for sure made electric cars look cool, but these days I feel like the hype is overshadowing the tech. Take the Cybertruck for example. My view is that it went from a futuristic concept people are super excited about to a big joke on social media. Some folks even call it the new Pinto, referencing the safety controversies. Maybe that is extreme, but it does show how the public's perception can shift from wow to skeptical very quickly. Elon's personal story is another hot topic. I've seen endless debates online about whether he actually grew up rich or poor, what role he played in founding Tesla and PayPal, and how he deals with his employees. I'm not entirely sure what the absolute truth is. There is so much contradictory information, but I do feel like his official narrative has been carefully shaped to make him look like a hero who started from absolutely nothing. Meanwhile, I've read multiple articles suggesting he was never that poor and that he sometimes stepped in to take credit for ideas that others created. I can't prove it all, but where there is smoke, there is usually fire. Another thing I can't ignore is how he seems to thrive on conflicts. Whether he's banning journalists on Twitter or mocking entire industries, it is clear he doesn't back down. In a way, I think that might be a part of his brand, a rebellious billionaire who won't play by the rules. However, when big Tesla shareholders start losing money or seeing their stock take a hit, they get real annoyed. I believe that's part of why Tesla's value is dropping and folks are sounding the alarm. Investors don't love it when a company CEO picks fights that damage the brand. But I have to give him the credit. Elon isn't all negative. I think he's genuinely smart, and I do believe he cares about technology's potential to transform humanity, at least on some level. For instance, look at how quickly SpaceX turned the space industry upside down. Old school giants like Boeing and Lockheed Martin seem behind the times in comparison. That's partly due to Elon's drive. He also pushed the electric car revolution forward, practically forcing traditional automakers to play catch up, and his companies have created thousands of jobs. So yes, there is a side of him that's done good in the world. Still, I keep wondering if we're now seeing a different side to Elon, one who's so deep into controversies that is hurting its own projects. I often ask myself if Grok 3 is the big distraction he needs right now. Maybe if the AI does something truly groundbreaking, all this negativity will fade away. But it's just as possible that Grok 3 will be overshadowed by the next meltdown or lawsuit. There is talk of lawsuits in Germany and Canada accusing Tesla of possible subsidy wrongdoing. If those stories gain traction, I think no amount of AI hype will save him from the fallout. People on social media have all sorts of wild conspiracy theories too. One says Elon deliberately stokes drama with major political figures and celebrities just to stay trending. Another claims he manipulates the Tesla stock price by tweeting random stuff late at night, which apparently sends the market into chaos. I can't say I fully believe everything I read, but after witnessing his track record, I'm not ruling out any possibility. He's known for his off-the-cuff tweeting style and has gotten into trouble with the SEC before. So, in my view, the big question remains, is Elon Musk genuinely the genius and savior of humanity many fans call him, or is he a skilled marketer who's fooling everybody? I think the truth might sit somewhere in the middle. Yes, he has crazy big ideas and the resources to at least attempt them, but he also seems to love the spotlight a bit too much. His downfall, if it really happens, might be because the negativity and controversies finally overshadow his accomplishments. That's what I think might be happening right now, especially with Tesla's dropping numbers and the world's growing skepticism about his promises. At the end of the day, I personally find him really fascinating. He's kind of a modern day combination of a showman, entrepreneur, troublemaker, and maybe visionary all rolled into one. It's like watching a high stakes soap opera play out in real time. Some people are cheering, some are booing, and some are just grabbing a popcorn just like me. For me, I'll keep an eye on how Grok 3 develops. If it really is the best AI on earth, that is massive news. But if it's just another big promise that never quite lands, I guess I won't be too surprised. So, that is the entire situation as I see it with my own eyes. Grok 3 is out, Tesla is in big trouble, and Elon Musk's partnership with Trump has a lot of people worldwide shaking their heads. Is this the turning point where he loses his power? Or will he pull off another miracle like Jesus and come out stronger than before? I'm genuinely curious to see how this story unfolds, because if there is one thing I know, is that Elon Musk never fails to keep us all talking. Let's watch what happens next, and maybe in a few months we'll have a clearer idea whether he's forging a new future for AI or just piling more hype onto a growing stack of half-finished dreams. That's all I have to say about this whole Elon situation. Peace out.